All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for round number 4, and we got another great match here. So we got probably the third one today, Blue Vegeta, and interesting to see this on the top tables is Red Beerus. So Red Beerus, always one of those sleeper decks that's always been hiding in the back there, while every other deck takes the forefront. But sitting at top table is being a 3-0 right now. So here we're gonna see the Beerus leader swing come in, and this one is good because Beerus is a very controlling deck. Vegeta likes to get these early game bodies out, to basically also do like a more mid-range kind of tempo-y game plan. But both decks are kind of looking to do the same thing, but Beerus works on power instead of cost. So it's going to be interesting to see how this matchup fares. So you see here, Anthony put that peel off into the bin. So now playing the Videl, which is going to be able to bring that peel off back or bring back that Trunks as well. So here we see the peel off just being a free, as long as that Videl's on board, it's a free 10k combo for whatever swing that you should use. Or a free defensively 10k, either or. So Videl definitely an early game target you have to remove. So here we're going to see Beerus come in, leader swing. Anthony just going to take that. And Anthony's no stranger to the top tables. We had him at the last regionals. He was on a pretty good run until I think it was round 5 where he ended up losing one match. But we talked a little bit, and he's still on the Vegeta hype train. Definitely his favorite deck in the game at the moment. So we see Erik here on a little bit of a tournament of power shenanigans here, seeing that Caulifla Super Saiyan card there, and then using the Bergamo, I believe it is, to search out the tournament of power stuff. So yeah, this is gonna be a swing here with the Videl getting back the peel off, and man, I wonder how many times I'm gonna have to say peel off this game because it's gonna be coming back and back and back. And here we see Vegito coming down, being able to bottom deck that Caulifla, and then the Vegeta is gonna come in with a 25k swing straight to leader here, and Beerus going down on 4, so you want to kind of guard here. You want to be able to self-awaken on your turn now, because that Beerus effect on the flip side is pretty good. Being able to neg 10 onto something is pretty solid in tandem with the other cards here. And we have to remember these leader swings from Beerus are critical, so those cards are going to be going to trash if he does take. So usually what you see Beerus players do, they swing with the Beerus, maybe give a 1-card combo, and then to get that critical, and then flip leader ability. But you might just see him flip leader ability. Yep, and here we see it here. So just going to get the draw power here. Not going to combo anything, I don't think. Yep. So he ends up comboing the Videl, and then gonna use the effect of the Gohan. Yeah, there it is. Use the effect of the Gohan, and then bada bing, bada boom. I might have missed the awaken there, but it's always so. It's funny when watching these matches. It's always funny. Sometimes you won't even see when the awaken happens, just because you blink for a second and then they awaken. So it looks like the Beerus is awakened, so it was a minus 10k on that Vegito. So that was going to be a 25k swing onto that Vegito. But here we see another Vegito coming down, able to bottom deck. I believe that is, yeah, I believe that is the I believe that's the Vegito, or it's the Son Gohan Adolescence. Just a little bit hard to see here, but just being able to bottom deck the Son Gohan Adolescence here. It's a bunch of Son Gohan's Adolescence. Different timelines, folks. Different timelines. But anyhow, and you're just seeing the both decks are tempo decks, right? So they're both trying to get like established board, clear board, established board, clear board, and it's a lot of that you're going to be seeing. Um, so back and forth, back and forth. You never know who is going to have that one massive tempo turn. So you're going to use the leader effect to minus there, and then just going to use the Sun Goku double striker to KO the 25k and or less. And now it's just going to swing double strike here, and on 5 you don't want to be taking this double strike hit, so going to use a super combo and the peel off. He has a Videl that's just going to come right back anyways, and I believe our peel off counter is now at 6, so definitely see some tools here. We see that Bulma that has been very good in these matchups. We saw in previous rounds, both round 2 and round 3, where that strength of the Bulma, just being able to plus any Vegeta card is just super good. So here we're going to see a Vegeta swing coming in at 25, and then now bada bing, bada boom, the secret Vegito coming down, being able to bottom deck that Sun, the Goku, and now gonna swing into leader, and we'll get the restand here, I believe, as well, because he has 7 or less cards in hand, and this is gonna be another massive swing going into lead, and you don't want to be taking all of these hits, because now that you're at 3, it's looking pretty grimy here. So Erik is gonna have to find something from the depths here on this. I believe he's going up to 6 here. Oh no, he is at 5. My correction, he's at 5. He had the energy marker, so that's how he was able to play. And here we're just gonna see another double striker coming down, being able to KO that Vegito after using leader effect, and then that's gonna be 2 hits. And now on 3, so this leader swing is gonna come in, gonna use the Awaken skill here to bring Vegito up to 20k, and then probably just going to combo out with a 5k here. And here we see the 5k Trunks coming out. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Beerus, the Beerus, like, how it plays so nicely, because just being able to say, I don't care about cost, because a lot of the times you find with Vegeta is you have to do some awkward 2-for-1s, or 1-for-2s, I should say, to get something off of board. But Beerus just says, hey man, you're 25k or less, just get it off the board. No awkwardness, no nothing. It's just clean cut. But so this is going to be a 35k swing, just because he has 7 or less cards in hand, activating that leader effect to boost himself up a 15k. So massive swing here. And now we're going to see the Mai come down. Mai is going to be able to reduce the cost, and then now able to sickle that goaded. So pretty nice. And then he still has the peel off in hand. So peel off can actually get peel off, which is, it's funny to say that's an interaction, and everyone since that one has been saying that probably should get errated, but peel off, being able to reuse the peel off to do what we call the peel off loop, is just really solid. Just great recursion. And it's funny because blue doesn't seem like the color that would have that type of recursion, but as we saw in previous games, so much recursion on the side of blue. You can get back extras, you can get back events, or they're called extras in this game. Or you can get back like combo or whatever, just being able to loop all of that. And here we see the Bulma also coming out as well. Here we see another Searcher coming down. And then the fancy one of Kefla. Alright, so we know what this Kefla does. There's a reason why it's at 1, and just going to hard slam it, no questions asked. Kefla, use the Kefla effect, being able to draw 1 and drop a Tournament of Power card. And here we see the Kaba coming down, gonna be able to get back another Tournament Power card, and then Kaba is gonna come in and swing for a nice 20k. And man, can you imagine if Kefla wasn't restricted? We would be in some big trouble here. So Kefla gonna be coming in, gonna combo out the Basil here, and it looks like the Weiss as well. So this is gonna be an additional 10k. Gonna use that Gallic gun to boost himself up, but not enough. Gotta get something out there as well. So gonna use that Zamasu, and then just pass it back over to Anthony. So Anthony has a little bit of catching up to do, but like I said earlier, this match is definitely a game of tempo. And here we see the Sinister Sickle coming out, bottom decking both cards, and now going to use the leader effect to boost himself up back to 35 because he has 7 or less in hand. And here we're going to see a 35k swing easily, and there you see him draw into the Gallic gun. Definitely something you want to see here, and just gonna pass it back over. And honestly, at 35, it's so awkward, especially if you don't have a lot of cards in hand. It's just like combo power cards. It's super awkward to just take these 35s. You kind of need to see cards like big swingers. Like you need to, like, you've already used 2 of your double strikers, so it's just kind of tough to where you go from here. Because Beerus plays a game plan that it likes to be able to deal with a board state, but if your opponent has no board to deal with, then what do you do? So here we see double Piccolo coming down, and usually in these situations, if you were still on the flip side, you would be able to just critical out your opponent and deny them resources. But now, because you are back on your leader side, you only get that draw when you're swinging, and you lose the critical, even though you get the power boost, right? So you kind of have to think about what you need to do here. You need a good, solid body, and Anthony likes to be in this position because he can just sit back and play the Vegeta game plan and just deal with the board as necessary. So it's very, very awkward on what to do. Alright, so here we're going to see that Kaba come back down and going to be able to pick something out of the bin. Going to pick up the Basil and just going to slam the Basil straight down, digging for answers here. What do I do to get? And then now we're going to see the Caulifla again. And I believe that is the critical Caulifla that we got from FBO2. Blazing Aura, I believe it's called. So Anthony just checking and seeing what's in his trash here. We've seen 3 peel-offs. Erik also wants to check as well. Get the good. It's public information. You know what's in your opponent's hand. You know. So we've already seen 3 peel-offs, and we have seen 2 Gallic guns. And here we're gonna see another Gallic gun, being able to get that one draw and getting that boost, and just passing it over after that swing there. And man, it's looking like on Erik's side, he's not really seeing what he needs to see here, but and we talk about recursion, and we might see some more recursion. So here we're going to see the Adolescents come down, going to be able to bottom deck 2 cards here. So going to bottom deck the Basil and the Kaba. Going to swing big here. Going to use the 2 Piccolos and another 5k combo, so 35k. Gonna swing, get to draw there, and we see he draws into the 4th peel-off. And man, you love this as a Vegeta player, being able to see all of those peel-offs and all those Gallic guns. And you saw the Videl early to get that recursion, and now, yeah, Anthony's kind of chilling. He has game potential for next turn because he can use those peel-offs to recur the peel-off. So he can go peel-off, get back peel-off, get back Gallic gun, I believe. No, get back any combo. He could get like the Bulma back and then use that Bulma to get the additional buff onto Vegeta. I believe Bulma is an Earthling type that he can pick up off of that peel-off. So definitely game potential. Even just with a leader swing, there is game potential, because you see he has the Gallic gun, you see he has the Videl to dump into the combo as well. So it's on Erik here to put some pressure onto the board. And yeah, you see here he uses the leader effect to target that Son Gohan there. So it looks like a big play is going to come down here. So we see it. This is, yep, going to use that Gallic gun, get that extra draw, and then being able to combo out of that leader swing. So no shenanigans here. And we see Erik, it looks like he has two of um, the double striker, so he can get rid of the Sun Gohan, but because Anthony didn't take that first hit, the double striker is not as good. And here we're gonna see looks like Beerus coming down. So the new 3-cost Beerus, I believe, from FBO3. So just gonna end up countering out of that swing there. Nothing too special. And now gonna drop the 5-cost Beerus, which is going to clear out the Sun Gohan, and then just gonna come in for a nice 30k swing here. Anthony probably going to have to take this if he's gonna look to go for game next turn, and that is with critical as well. So you hate to see that Videl going into the bin, because he definitely could push even harder with that Videl, but Anthony's still cruising here. Definitely he's making sure and checking here, because he can definitely go for game here with only 1 life left on the side of Erik. And you see Anthony is checking here to see how many super combos. 3 super combos, so that's basically the sign to it's go time. And here we're going to see a full dump in hand, but how are we going to do it? How many cards in hand? Have to check, have to do the numbers. Erik still has 2 up, so on this, if I'm Anthony here, I have to be thinking about what 1-cost options. So gonna use that leader effect, gonna play the peel off here, get something out of bin. Probably gonna get the other peel off, and the peel off loop is coming together, boys. So peel off is gonna play the peel off more than likely, and then gonna get another card, and those peel offs are 10k. He's chaining those peel offs, ladies and gentlemen. Full peel off, and then gonna play the last peel off to get the Bulma. Bulma is gonna come down, boosting up the Vegeta, and then it's gonna be full combo here, and we know he has the other Gallic gun as well. So this is going to be a massive swing with Vegeta. Gonna draw the 1, gonna combo off all of these peel-offs here. And man, this is so grimy. Full combo, gonna dump hand, and then just say, do you have it? And nah, that's the GG's. Anthony ends up taking it with the peel-off loop. Against Erik on the Beerus here. Yeah, you see him saying that he had the double striker and was wondering if he should play the double striker and try to combo out as well, but it didn't make sense there in the situation, trying to go a little bit more wide to deal with it, especially because he had no answers here. But man, sometimes that's how it goes. Vegeta just sees the full peel-off loop there, especially you don't even have to rely on the board state, because you know you're playing your opponent's on a more controlled game plan. You don't have to rely on that. You can just rely on good old leader 35k plus boost, right? So shout outs to Anthony for being 4-0, and Erik, it is not over yet. Still have a chance to make it up into the top half of the bracket. So we're just about halfway through the tournament. It's going to be a lovely 7 rounds, 6 to 7 rounds, I believe, of tournament. So we still have a lot more Fusion World content to go. So my name is T-Mac, and I'm enjoying being your commentator for today. So make sure you guys stay tuned, get hydrated, stay safe, and if you're watching the YouTube vlogs, make sure you like and subscribe. It means a lot to us here. All right, I'll be back for round number 5 in the Dragon Ball Fusion World Regionals for August 31st. Stay safe.